in the Pledge of Allegiance. May we have a roll call soon, understanding that Stephanie has indicated she will be here late.
Mr. Mignon,
Here.
Mr. Francis, Mrs. Irwin Adams, Mrs. McGinnis is en route, Mr. Cook,
Here.
Mr. McCauley,
Here.
Mr. Romanowitz,
Here.
Mr. Pacifico,
Here.
Mr. Pappas.
Here.
Thank you all.
Okay, so first, we have a special school board meeting. And since it's a special school board meeting, we have the opportunity to ask if there's any citizens to be heard from. I don't see any unless Matt wants to speak. No? Okay. So seeing no one, we'll move right to special education plan.
So, so every 3 years, school districts are required to submit a special education plan. Mrs. Sanders, who is here tonight, if you have any questions, along with her team, have spent a good bit of time putting that together. Essentially, what it does is it looks at a current analysis of your special education department, services being provided, and then plan moving forward for how you're going to provide a continuum of services for students who are identified as in need, as having special needs. We have publicly posted that plan for the last 30 days, are asking for your consideration and approval tonight so that we can submit that plan to the state for consideration by May 1st. Ms. Sanders, is there anything you'd like to add? Or that pretty much summarizes it. Normally, we do have it uploaded on Board Docs. Unfortunately, Board Docs, the company, went down today. Their website is down, so nobody's able to access their Board Docs. So the document where it lives is on Board Docs. If anyone has any specific questions that you'd like us to go over in general, we'd be happy to do that about the contents of the plan. But again, it was collaborated on by our staff, our special education administrators and supervisors, and readied for public review, and now is ready for your consideration.
I don't know if anyone really took a look at that. How many pages was it, Mr. What, 300 and some, or? It was unremarkable, the work that they went through. Every special ed teacher, every room was put on that document. It's just unbelievable. And nice job. And I know it had to be time consuming. So congratulations. Now, were all the buildings included on that? I didn't get to see them all, even those off-site or all school district? Just congratulations.
Yeah, so we have a compliance monitor. Anytime we actually want to move a special ed classroom, we have to have our compliance monitor come in, review the school and the spaces to make sure that it's in the ebb and flow of the rest of the school building and the other children in the building, looking at connectivity to services in school, and also, you know, how they would interact with regular educated students within the building. So Michelle and her team do a really good job. It is a lot of work. I mean, that's something they probably started at the beginning of the year, putting everything together. Throughout the year, they have to do what's called child find. They have to do multiple reports, October 1, middle of December, on reporting of every student. You have to report on the financials of every student, basically giving a breakdown of every one of our almost 2,000 students, how much it costs to educate, transport, and provide related services for every one of those students. So it is quite a bit of work. And again, it has been out for public review for a period of time, and we'll submit that for consideration in May, and we've never had an issue with getting it approved.
Okay, obviously no one from the public had an issue with it, or they may have showed up. Seeking a motion to approve the special education plan from 2026 through 2029. Do I have a second? Would anybody like to have any further discussion on this topic?
Just to further add, Michelle meets with she has parent liaison on a regular basis. So she meets with parents, representative parents of special education students on a regular basis to talk about issues, concerns, programs. I know that we've talked extensively about our effort at Stevens and at St. Luke's to bring back a good number of our students, and what that continuum of services is going to look like. So kudos to Michelle and her team. They've been very progressive in not only first and foremost concerned about the programming for our students, but also trying to be as fiscally responsible and sound as possible.
Okay, all in favor of approving the special education plan as presented, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Motion carries. All right, we'll move on to number 4, business operations. Administration requests approval of the change order from J.C. Orr and Son to upgrade 726 square feet of glass in the Logan Elementary window replacement project with insulated glass designated as, is that IG 3TL? Cost of the charge order is $14,835 and is within the contingency amount approved by the board in November of 2025. Seeking a motion to approve item 4A. Do I have a second? Any discussion?
Just, we had spoken about that in facilities and at a previous executive session because it is related to safety and security of that project in Logan Elementary. So we appreciate your consideration. We are actually going to be, this will be a better way to complete the project, but it's also, it's also less expensive.
Okay. All in favor of item 4A, please signify by saying aye. Anyone opposed? Aye, too. I didn't say aye. Aye. Okay, motion carries. I think that brings us to the conclusion of the special board meeting, so I would move to have a motion to adjourn this meeting. Do I have a second? All right, all in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Special meeting